Blessings. Welcome forward again to the Tree of Life. Yeah, Jerome Sage Butler here. So, as we continue our stories and information, word, ideas, and suggestions, right? Sometimes you hear me make mention of universe, and then I make a recant and say cosmos. There are two reasons why I do that. Number one, first reason is in my first set of engagement with information, I was a universal theorist, right? The idea that there is a universal parity, a universal selective order, right? So I came through that until as I got more into my self-growth examination, into my awakening, onto my Christian path, right? And onto the path of Christ, and onto the path of being, I learned one thing. Cosmos, the cosmic, the cosmological, is the deepest rooting of the African, the ancient, the First Nations to existence. Universality, universal principle leading off to alien theory, of which I was a big alien theorist because my grandparents had some alien experiences, so I was a big alien theorist. And she had likened the alien she had seen to white men. And in the modern age, we can say they were in some form of astral projected vehicle or some advanced technology, right? So I was, as one would say, initiated into the alien consciousness because my grandparents had sightings, right? So I did not grow with this, when people would say, I think there are aliens. I grew with this concrete idea that there are aliens. I always wanted to meet my first alien. I always wanted to have my first universal experience. And unfortunately, I guess universal experience does not come to those who are cosmological. It seems I was more of the cosmos than I was of the universe. European states of mind in these universality, Nimrod entered consciousness onto our cosmos. There are no pictures in ancient Africa, in our ancient history, prehistory of any solar system. It is only a cosmological map of the arc that surrounds the great self-egg we call planet Heart. So, in the great cosmic egg, of which this is our home, in the cosmos, where inner space is the farthest astral plane you will ever travel, far beyond galaxies, far beyond time and space, of which none can consider. The worlds above the firmament, who can consider? Many have postulated. But in the living cosmos, we have recognized that there is an association of the human life form with all the vegetative universe. Vegetation we are, consume we vegetation, consumed we are by vegetation. So in this living cosmos, our very physiological, psychological, or psychic, or biological matter is constantly in the same space, interplaying, circulating, moving through, in, out of form, dancing between, over, around, into, across, from. This is our experience in the cosmos. A ceaseless movement from woman, child, man, 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 woman, child. A cycle that adds infinitum. That atoms become quarks, quarks becomes atoms, atoms become molecules, molecules become minerals, minerals become the animal, the flora becomes the fauna, the plant becomes the psychic, it becomes the psychic baby, it becomes the cosmic child, it becomes the animal, the human, the astral, the cosmic. It becomes a celestial world of events, of being. The biggest movie that has ever been shown is still going on. And their constant remakes, rerun, It is called you. It is called me. It is called us. It is called we. It is constantly in play, replay. Let's do it again. Let's hold up, fast out, pause. Let's take a look at that clip again. Let's take a clip from that piece of my past and make it into the presence of all this wonderful, atomic, cosmic, orgasmic space that goes from woman, man, woman, child, man, woman, child, man, woman, child, life unto life unto life, death unto life unto death unto life, and it continues and it continues and it continues, and we go out nowhere and we get lost nowhere. We get lost in here, in ideology, in all manner of psychology, in here, we're in, but we never get lost out there. Get it clear, right? You see? Yeah, so in the living cosmos, that is why we deal with, or I currently deal with, cosmos, and make reference to universe as a way of translating to those looking outside of themselves for themselves or for the presence of self, to looking inside, and to rather looking inside out at the expressions of the experience of self. So for you universal minded, translation is the name of the language. Turn the eyes within as much as you turn them out. Attract versus project. Come off the projections. Not everything is going to be on the big movie screens of life. Turn it into your own life. This movie has no ending. It has reruns. Your kids will continue the second installment. Part 2, Act 1, Scene 3. It goes on and on and on and on and on in the living cosmos. Once again, this is Jerome Sage Butler, the Tree of Life, reminding you that you are a blessing to yourself and to your living cosmos. Be a part of the living cosmos. Take pride in your activity. Know that the person that just brushed past you on the street actually is in your cosmological alignment. There are no ones that are stranger in the living cosmos. It's just a forgetful mind that causes ego to arise and separation to take root. Remember, we're all one in the living cosmos, and that ain't no rhetoric, that is factual. Actuality. Blessings.
Blessings.